I can't get the tuna. If I could, you think I'd be doing this? You've broken wind to Palm Swipes After, a chihuahua scream of the latest episode of Mom Swipes Left, a podcast with two middle-aged assholes who make big noise. This is episode 86 about MSL episode 22-4. I'm your host, Pomme de Terre. Enjoy! Carol's shit list with Bud Light's trans mascot, I would call an endorser. Um, Kind of set the theme for the show, for me anyway, which was transiness. We learned that, much like an aging cat, Carol's face is squaring as she ripens, I'll say discreetly, while Jen is still round like a Puerto Rican man living under a table. Will we get a double facelift journey from the ladies? One can only hope. Notable news was brought in with a beautifully harmonized version of Islands in the Stream. Side jog, I always thought it was called Islands Industry. I didn't know what the business was, except that they would lie on each other. So draw your own conclusions. Next on the trans train was the story of the woman who farted out a penis. Of course, that wasn't what it doesn't matter. Is that a legitimate way of transitioning? Perhaps so. Next, there was the waitress who added blood to a patron's drink on request, and perhaps he was looking to transition to a she by drinking a woman's blood. I know that's a dangerous suggestion because next they're going to have anti-vampire laws in Florida, but that's my interpretation. Then moving into their next season of, if we don't get a season out of the plastic surgery, I guess we can have a surgery or 2 or 9 of Jen and Carol traveling the world, earning money by winning various contests, finding meteors. Oh, I forgot to look this up. Are there armadillos in Florida? I don't know. Jen says so, but we'll find out. That led to the conversation about a contest in Florida for throwing mullet fish into Alabama. And of course, mullets are the trans of hairstyles. They're man in the front, lady in the back. There was talk of a contest about eating stinging nettles. Who else enjoyed nettles, or was it thistles? Why Eeyore? And why was Eeyore so grumpy? Because no one would accept him for who he felt he was. And I don't know if that was, what is it, donkey or a horse? Is a mule? Is a donkey horse a mule, or is a burro? No, I think a burro is just a donkey. Doesn't matter. I'm not really sure how hair freezing contests or liars are. Oh. There was breaking news from Abshab. Shab? Shab? Shave? about the man who grew a pea plant in his lung. So if Jen hadn't coughed hers out, perhaps it would have grown and the roots would have spread until they came out her Towser, giving her a penis and transing her. That's my last story of transition, but good enough.